toolbox thingy.
Yeah.
You're going the opposite cardinal from where you're I'm sorry, no, that's wrong. You're going opposite from where you're standing. Like say if your orb was west or east, you're going either north or south. And it's basically wherever your position is, you're going opposite of that. No?
Your orb is west or east, you go up.
So you go east.
Your orb is west, you go east. Your orb is north, you go south. If your orb is south, you go north.
Okay, that's where the confusion is, because that's not what the bow tie is showing.
Yeah, the video is not the same as the toolbox. That's why I say just the toolbox is king.
That's right. Give me a moment. That was my fault then, because I was looking at the video.
I figured that's what was happening. I might remove that video from the thing. I hear it.
Okay.
I'd say only use it for a learning tool for other mechanics.
Marker, and we're gonna assign tanks north and south, healers east and then Brad go Bolin, come this side here with me.
Okay.
This is after LR. Should we get it? I'm not gonna really. Your partners, if it's the case, are your color partners. So as for you, B, 2 and B, but don't worry about that right now.
Okay.
Brad, what did we get up to with when I brought you in?
I saw past light ramp to where the stages split, but we never got past that.
Okay.
We never really got into where the stages split either, because everyone was usually dead by the end or by the time it started.
Okay. Okay. I'm like so fucking unprepared today, I swear to God. One of those days, you know. I might have to respond to some flash shit going on today, so right. So we're just gonna go. Listen to the calls. Follow me if you need.
Okay.
Stuff if you have questions. Feel free to ask. Not Go on.
Are we starting off in clock positions, or we just call out the clock positions when we start?
Don't worry about clock positions right now.
Okay.
I'll let you know.
That's stuff after light ramp.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The first time we'll need to split is after driving or whatever. The first like cleave thing, and then we'll need to be in the markers.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll see. I'll have to explain the proc. Okay. Been too crazy there.
Alright.
Alright, so it's just straight blade damage. This is the first time you're in here too, Doug, right?
Yeah.
Same here.
Right, so doing this mirror shit. We are going to be in front of her and then between the green markers. In front of her and then between. Cross. Alright, so, I guess, Doug, if you get a puddle, you're taking it to 2. I'm gonna try to walk. Get ready to go to your spots. Esri, if you get a puddle, take it at 3.
Okay.
Puddles, place them. So, Momo, you can south.
I don't see. Oh. Shit. Oh, and you can pull off the ledge. Okay.
I'm gonna die.
Going on. Alright, we'll just go with it. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, there's 3. Sorry.
Takes me a while to lug my Lala body over there.
So, what you saw there, Esri and the first what Momo was saying there. So,
Oh, I forgot to Asuna. Yeah. Okay.
so what'll happen is the gonna be 2 DPS and 2 tanks or healers, or 2 people out of the tank and the healers. Gonna be 1 tank and 1 healer getting those puddles. The tank and the healer are gonna be dropping them at 1 and 2. Tank on 1, healers on 2. DPS will be dropping them on 3 or 4 if you get the puddle. Right. So now after that, if from the other perspective, this only really matters for you, Doug. Depending where the safe zone is, if you do not have the puddle, you want to kind of position for the safe zone. So in that case, the safe zone was A and C, right? So you would have, if you did not have the puddle, you would have wanted to get over kind of like in melee with her, but position yourself to get knocked back to C, right?
Right.
And then if it's east and west safe, what you would want to do is you would want to position yourself to get knocked back to D. Healers are default C and D.
Oh, okay.
Now, for the DPS perspective on that, what'll happen is you're gonna get like this frozen marker, right? You got that frozen marker, you drop it at 3, and then you
Right.
position for the safe zone. Safe zone was north and south, so you would position south or north, whatever you can get to closer or quicker,
Oh,
and then you get knocked back. Now, if you do not have that puddle, what you need to do is you need to just position yourself north or south or east and west, depending on which is safe, get knocked back, and then start moving around the arena, because you're going to be dropping 3 puddles.
Oh,
Do not move. No one, by the way, no one moves until the flares go off.
Knockback immunity doesn't work on this thing?
You don't
Okay.
want it to work anyway, even.
Okay.
Because, like, basically what's happening with those icicle drops is it's making, like, you know the star AoEs in raids and shit? You're
Yeah.
dropping those.
Oh, okay.
So basically, like, down here is like a literal safe zone, and if you're like over here, you die. If you're over here, you die. If you're up here, you die.
Yeah.
We'll put a countdown and we'll go again. For LR, Doug, if you get a chain tethered to somebody else, you're just going to be at 2. You don't have to worry about anything.
Okay.
But I know the toolbox shows, like, I don't move the healer every single time.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
We are going to be going in front of her and between the greens again. And the greens. Swap.
Oh, my bad.
All good. Go.
Shall free.
Alright, so puddles, get ready to drop them. And then north south is safe. Tunas go out. South. Want to get knocked back with the group. Go ahead and move.
Oh. Sorry.
Back is going to be safe. Go ahead, Keg. That was a little spot, but it should be okay. Hold on.
Hell yeah.
Alright,
By the
so
power
now
of
it's
deck.
going to be the gaze mechanic. So get ready to look away from her. Don't be a looker. Away. Fuck.
Oh, it doesn't.
Fine. And then
It doesn't call
we
it
are
out.
going
Okay.
out. Make sure you're out. What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. The old way it just calls it out. I didn't see a command for it.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's animation based.
It's an animation, yeah.
Ah, okay.
When she's changing clothes, she does something. So if you get chained, so DPS 3 and 4 if you get chained. If not, yeah, just stay there. You're good. And then orbs go opposite. Opposite Ezri, other side. Go.
Oh.
Sorry.
I wasn't paying. I was not paying attention.
You
I was too
literally
busy.
you literally need to pay absolute attention to LR. If you do not pay attention to LR, everyone's gonna die. That's like this right here, this mechanic right here is literally the hardest mechanic in this expansion for Savage raiding.
Okay.
There are certain situations where you do live, but they're few and far between. These days you can live it. Depends what happens where. Basically, if cleaves get put in the wrong spot, then it's okay. It's not a big deal. That was the first time seeing it with some new people. Had to be very thorough with these because
No, yeah.
basically, if you need to drop any sort of rotation, just do it because, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Mechanics
So
over DPS.
Yep.
now, so how I'll explain this is what you're gonna see. You're gonna see one or two things, right? I'm gonna explain this from the chain perspective first. So what happens is if you have a chain, if you're chained to somebody else, what you want to do is if you're a healer in Doug's case, you take it to 2, right? And if you're a DPS, you take it to 3 or 4, right? Now, what I'll be doing is I'll be making a call out saying either we're gonna be okay. In that case, we were fine, so we didn't need to move for the chain people. Or I'll be calling 3 and 4 swap, or sorry, 1 and 4 swap, or 1 and 3 swap.
Okay.
And basically you just swap and then you stand on your cog, do your thing. Now, if after the cleaves go out on the ball people, the people who just soak the towers will rotate into the towers. So like if I was on 4, I would come over to here in this tower, get ready. Whoever was on 3 would come into this tower, get ready. Same thing for 1 and 2. You would just move into that north tower. Get ready for some cleaves. Now, the hard part about this mechanic are the balls. Balls are really quick and you need to move properly. So, I'll explain it from the north perspective. So what you had, Ezri, was you had a ball coming from A. So what you would have wanted to do is you would have wanted to go, you would see a tether go into your ball basically. You would want to go opposite your ball and like go right on the tip of that snowflake, like right on it. If you're any further out, people are going to die. If you're any closer in, people are going to die.
Okay.
So yeah. So yeah, basically, first thing with the ball, you go opposite it and you stand on the tip of the snowflake. Right. So, what's gonna happen is there's gonna be a cleave that goes out on the cardinal. The people who are attached to the balls are gonna want to step slightly to the left, right, or clockwise, to get ready, right? And if you are south, what you're gonna want to do if you're in this situation here, you're gonna be at B and you're gonna want to run over into this like slice of the pizza or whatever you want to call it. I'm surprised you didn't pull that. Yeah, so you want to do that. Now if you're like backing up onto D, you're gonna want to just dodge. After you dodge to the side, you're gonna want to dodge back into this slice here. And if you are north, you're going to be there, dodge clockwise a little bit, and then you're going to dodge into this, right? If you end up here, dodge to the left, clockwise, back into this one. North and south have to do the most movement. East and west have to do left. So, after you pull your ball back into that little section, it's going to shrink. And after it shrinks, you're going to soak that ball. And then there's going to be cleaves going out on the people in the towers. And after those go off, it's all this mechanic. But we'll get there first. Any questions? I mean, this is going to be we're going to have to see it a few more times so we can understand what's going on, but
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't help that, like... Sorry. It doesn't help that there's, like, not... That, whichever the two mechanics you get can be different each time, so you basically have to learn both, like, super slowly.
I mean,
you can't bait to become, like, tether, and you can't bait to become not tether, depending on the mechanic.
I will say this strat here is easier than the strat that run. We used to run a strat called Ilya strat, and it was I can't even remember how to do it, if I'm honest with you. We ran that shit all the fucking time.
Yeah, world's first for this fight was hell, from what I remember. Like, people were just tired of this fight.
Yeah. Okay.
There's so many mechanics there. Just
I think
hell
most people
to figure out.
defaulted to Ilya, and then Sharingan came out. So.
Yeah. Also, I find it cool that you can actually link statuses in chat. So,
Yeah, I didn't know that. It's kind of neat.
Yep. You have to do it via battle menu, which is kind of annoying because it's battle menu.
I forgot how to respond to this email.
I have confidence we're getting it this time. I potted.
I'm glad. Yeah, the difference between this and 4 is 4 is faster, but this is way more mechanic heavy.
Yeah, it's on
Behind
pick
and then
it up on.
towards good. And then we'll be crossing. Okay. I'm surprised you didn't get server ticked, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm surprised I didn't fall off there, because...
I have fallen off there. Sad day. I've watched Harrison fall off there. Alright, so Puddle's east-west safe. So the healer needs to go D side. Side healer? Okay. Yeah, it's too late.
Didn't you say east? You said B side.
Oh,
go ahead and provoke tags.
So here's the fun fact I just did by accident. So I might need to shirk me.
Oh, we're blessed as fuck, my dude.
Never punished.
That worked. Don't ask why, just ask. Make sure you're looking away. And guess where we're going? We're going out in a boat. Boot in a boot, you know?
Wow, feels bad. The immune, you still get the damage down.
Sorry for your.
It's all right.
Consume you.
So chains, get ready to go to your spots. DPS 3 and 2. So, 1 and 4 are swapping. Sorry, no, 1 and 4 are swapping.
Ezri, go over.
Oh,
Ezri, go to 1.
Ezri, go to 1. Ezri,
Oh.
go to 1.
I thought it was 3. Oh,
You
I
are
thought
three,
what I heard.
So, what happens,
Okay.
right, is you get attached to 2 people, right? The idea is you are making a bow tie, right? So, you need to, so basically, right, the people on 1 and 2, or sorry, 1 and 3 need to be connected. The people on 1 and 4 need to be connected. The people on 2 and 4 need to be connected. The people on 3 and 2 need to be connected. So you're making a literal bow tie on the arena. If you were in the right spot initially, but you needed to move. Because what we had was we made a box basically. So we had somebody on 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was connected like that. So if we have that case, the person on 1 and the tank and the person on 4, which was you in that case, would have needed to swap to make that bow tie. Now, if it's an hourglass, the person on 3 and the person on 1 need to swap to make that bow tie.
So if I have a tether, if I'm on 3, but there's somebody else on 3, do I move to 1, or where am I supposed to move?
So
with my tether?
if there's somebody else there, then like the DPS part is power move a spot kind of thing. See who moves.
Okay.
And
So
the 2 DPS spots are only 3 and 4 to start.
Right.
to start, you should be on 3 or 4. Doesn't matter which one
Right.
you're on, as long as there's not another person there. If you see another person there,
Right.
just go to the other one because there won't be anyone there.
Okay. Okay, because that's where I got a little confused, because when I heard DPS 3 and 4, I just instinctively moved to 3, and then I saw someone there, and I didn't know if I should move or not. And then when I heard go to 1, that's when I got really crossed up. So
Yeah, well, it's very, very quick. I have enough time to call it, and have enough time to move, and then if you're not in the right spot, you're dead.
okay.
20 on the clock. That was the first time you got the chain too, so I mean.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm in the right spot, because that's the second time I've wiped the group, and I don't want to make that a habit.
Yeah, you were in the right spot initially, but you needed to move to 1 after.
Fools, you would stoke the fires of conflict.
Alright, so safe spot's going to be back, and then we're going towards the up.
Your blood shall freeze.
Alright, so puddles, get ready. Safe spots are north and south.
Hands right. Oh, too late.
What?
I thought it was, yeah, I heard,
it's okay.
that's what I...
It's all good. Go ahead and provoke. Just as a note too, it doesn't have to be exactly on 3 and 4.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away.
Oh,
That's
shit.
the first time
Oh,
I've ever been hit by
Kagura
that.
and Doug looks. Get under.
That's the first time I have ever been hit by that.
I'm gonna call
Holy shit.
whoever does it out every single time, okay?
That's
funny.
It is funny.
LR come now.
Yeah, LR. So if you have a chain, go with your position. If you can't, get ready. So
Okay.
Brad, swap with me. And then orbs opposite.
So,
And I-
Esri, you were in my tower. You
Okay.
do not need to be in my tower for that if you're luring an orb.
Okay.
You want to be inside, like between all of the towers.
Alright, give me a minute.
Okay. So if there's no chain, don't even bother going to a tower. Just stay in the middle.
Until the second set of towers. The second set of towers is us too. Yeah, you don't even worry about the towers if you've got an orb attached to you.
Okay. So if I have an orb, don't even bother going in the towers.
Correct.
Okay. So
But there's a
chain.
specific way you have to bait the orb as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize. Really quick.
Yeah.
All good.
S3, I linked the toolbox link in the Generate Strategy channel. The one that was pinned earlier.
It is pinned, yeah, and there is a link to it.
But
I'm pulling up
if
now.
you go through those, it kind of gives you an idea of like positioning.
All right, I'm pulling it up now.
If it helps you at all, of course.
Well, I mean,
know a
yeah.
lot of people are visual people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to keep wiping the group, but I'm
It's okay.
No,
I just wanna make-
and it's learning, right?
It's
I know.
It's a hard
but-
mechanic. It's a very hard mechanic.
It is
and-
literally
Yeah.
the hardest mechanic. I don't
Yeah.
even stress it.
yeah.
I don't want any stress to be on you if that's.
No, you're
is,
doing fine.
It's a learning party end of the day.
Yeah.
That's why I have that 5th week, right?
Right. So, because I'm looking at the diagram right now. So let me just make sure I understand. So if I have a chain, I'm going in the tower, but I have the potential of switching with someone because that's where I got it. Because when I heard DPS 3 and 4, but then we're switching because I have a chain. Am I understanding right?
It depends.
Okay.
If
But
you
if I
switch,
don't have,
if you have to switch, you're always going to switch to 1 from 3 or 4.
If you have to.
okay,
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're
And I'll
always
call
switching the same.
I'll call the number or I'll call the name depending on who it is.
okay. So that actually makes it a little easier. So because I didn't know. So if I have the chain, if I'm in 3 and 4 and I have to switch, I'm always going to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have to
And
switch.
If you have
But
to
if I
switch.
don't have a chain, then I don't even bother going into the tower. I just stay out of the tower. I feel like I'm confusing more people.
I'm trying to.
What was your last question, Esri, sir?
My question was, if I don't have a chain, if I have an orb, I'm not going in a tower. I'm staying out of the tower.
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay.
So you have that toolbox open?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
So just click to step 2, and you see how it's made a bow tie?
Oops. There we go. Yes.
So yeah, let's skip to step 2, and let's say just for the sake of this that you are the black mage that's in the southeast corner there, outside
Okay.
of the tower. All right. So obviously you don't get a chain, so you're going to be getting an orb. So click to step 3, and you're going to see that the black mage is tethered to the orb at C on the south end, right?
Okay, I see it.
So this goes for all 4 corners, but whatever orb you get tethered to at that cardinal, you want to go to the opposite side of the snowflake star in the middle. So if you skip to step 4, you see that black mage moves up to the north point of that star in the middle.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so that's what you want to do with your orb, and that's not just from the south, that's from whatever. So you have to identify which side your orb comes from, and then go to the opposite side point of the star. So in this case, let's say you've now changed to the bard, right? It's tethered to the orb at B. Skip to step 4, and then you see the bard has gone to the west side point of the star, right?
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so we'll continue on with, let's say you're the black mage here. So you've tethered to the orb on C. So you're like, okay, I need to go to the far side point of the star. So you go to the north point of the star. You just have to identify which way your line's coming from, make it straight, and run that line through the star in the middle.
Okay.
Because what happens there, right? Click to step 5 is you bait a cleave in the middle. You need to stand on that point, otherwise you're going to cleave the people in the towers. And it's tight, like Flame said. You got to be like right on the point of that star.
Okay.
Yeah,
So once
and
that
if you
cleave
don't
goes
move-
off,
If you don't move clockwise like it's showing there in step 6, then yeah, you're gonna pop an orb, and either it's going to wipe the party or we'll be okay. It's random.
so once that cleave goes off, yeah, if you click step 6, like you said, don't worry about what the people in the towers are doing. If you have an orb, you're moving clockwise, like Flame said, to kind of bait your orb towards you.
Okay.
Then once it starts baiting towards you, you're going to just pull it out slightly, obviously backing up so you don't get hit by it. And then that's step 7. You can see him pulling it out there, the black mage.
And then you're just slowly pulling it away until it gets smaller.
Yeah. So you want to go, until it gets smaller. So if you click all the way to step 10, you see how there's the 2 cleaves that go off to the north and south, or the 4 cleaves, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's not quite the entire piece of the pizza there. So you want to kind of be in the center of that slice of pizza, pulling your orb away before you blow it. Otherwise, you're going to hit people in the towers and the other person with the other orb below or above you.
Okay.
Because they do have an
Another-
AoE, I believe, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Another
yeah.
thing, another thing on step 6 to keep in mind, you know how we move kind of slightly clockwise for that part. Like I say, you're north on that point, and you're moving slightly clockwise. That little arrow that's on the corner of 2, that's about where you need to be, right on that tip of that little arrow there. That's about that corner of 2 inside the center circle. So hold on, I will.
Didn't mean to steal your thunder there, Flame. I just figured you were answering an email.
No, I'm trying to figure some shit out for some RL.
No, it's okay. I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at all this. This is a lot to try to absorb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me quite a few tries to understand it on the last learning party we did.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, because what was it? I think when we were progging this, our group spent 3 hours total till we cleared LR. And there were nights where we just regressed and couldn't get past LR for some reason, you know. Right?
So, Esri, do you see where I have A and C located?
I'm looking at the chart. I'm looking up now.
Right. Okay, this is going off the same example as the Black Mage. Okay, so you're tethered to the South Orb, you're standing on A for the first part, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm listening.
You're waiting for the orb to come in a little bit for the cleaves to go off. Once the cleaves and the towers go off, you're moving to C.
Okay.
You're moving clockwise.
Okay.
Okay. Once your orb goes in the middle, once your orb starts moving past the middle point, you want to start moving out of the circle. So let's say, you know, on step 6 how they're already kind of at the points by the towers.
Yeah.
The orbs. Once they cross through that middle area right there, that's when you need to start moving out.
All right.
And then you're just gonna keep moving out, but not north to the east.
Or do what Doug says, just pray you don't get an orb.
Yeah.
Yeah, the towers is much easier than the orbs. It sounds like. For the
I've
most
gotten
part.
chains a lot more than I've got orbs, and I'm kind of scared for when I get orbs.
Yeah.
All right, I'll reset it.
I don't think I've ever actually cleared through an orb. I think I just always get chains. I've never had the pleasure of having an orb that I've cleared through Light Rampant with.
Yeah, well, yeah. And sorry,
So
the
I could-
other thing too, it's like I said at the beginning of this, none of the learning parties, these past 2 weeks of doing this, we've cleared LR, but we haven't done LR right. You know, that's the other thing. The problem always comes with orbs, and so the only thing you can really do is practice. Put it down.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I'm gonna do my best, but I'll be honest. I'm looking at the chart. I'm listening to what you guys are saying, but it's like right now I feel like okay, like it's just like information overload right now. But
Yeah, it's a lot. It takes practice. That's all. It's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
Yeah.
20 o'clock.
If it makes you feel better, Asri, I'm still learning it too. So.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've never actually cleared through an orb, so I could have been telling you that, and I could probably die the next time I get an orb.
Quick question: When the tank buster goes off, where am I supposed to be? Because I've been killed by the tank buster twice already.
You shouldn't have been getting killed by the tank buster. You were getting killed by the AoE. If you have an AoE that you
That's
need
what it
to
is.
drop, you just need to keep moving. If you do not have an AoE, you just need to move back center.
Okay.
Basically, if you had a puddle initially, you just need to move back to the boss. But if you didn't have a puddle initially, then you have to wait.
Okay.
So, we are going to be in front of her in between the green. Fuck. Flop.
I was cutting that one a little close.
Oh my god. I dashed.
Oh no.
Your blood shall freeze.
Alright, so puddles to your spots. That they're gonna be safe.
Oh.
Yeah, you're fine, you're good.
Yeah, I saw somebody out there, so that's what just.
So,
Which sides are safe? North, south? Okay.
so, yep.
That's where I'm getting killed at, because
Ballin', oh no.
You're fine. Behind.
We went the same way.
And then you go ahead, Kigura. Power move that you don't fucking care.
The light shall
Make sure you're looking away from her. Oh, no lookers today. We're moving out.
Oh shit. Uh-oh.
She's so pretty.
She's also like 16.
Yeah, she's like 16, dude. Fuck.
She's pretty. I'm
I
not
think I
saying. Like, I didn't just say she's a pretty girl.
Alright. Right wide.
Let's not make it weird.
Then, if you have the
Yeah,
chance,
that's
get
how
your
we
spot.
I have an orb.
1 and 4.
Yeah, I have an orb.
Pull one. Opposite. Clockwise. Opposite, clockwise. It's okay though. Oh, okay.
Well, we got the first part, right?
Yep. So.
Yeah, I froze when I heard clockwise, and I just.
Yep. So yeah, you were in south. So what you would have done?
Yeah.
You would have just came over here and just.
Yeah, I should have just went.
Out on you.
Yeah, I should have went the opposite way.
Yeah. Because like, what happened was the orb coming from C hit you, and that was okay. That wasn't the big deal. The big deal was the other orb that hit you.
Yeah.
Is but.
The orange star. Oh. Oh, so stay in the stars. That's what's killing me.
So.
Because
Are you just staying like where you?
Well, because after I drop the puddle, I move in, but then I'm moving out. So
You
Should I
wanna
not be moving
so
it?
like you kind of so if you're at 3, right? You kind of wanna if north and south are safe, you just want to kind of move here, like between 3 and 4, so you get knocked back with the rest of the group.
Right.
And then if it's
But then where do? But where
You
do I
just
go
go
from
to-
there after I get
after the flare goes off, you can just move in if you're dropping a puddle.
move into where the stars are?
Or just move to the boss. Like after the
Okay,
flares go off,
okay.
everything's
After the
done.
flares.
So yeah.
After the flares. Okay. Okay.
I
If,
made the same mistake quite a few times last time.
I see. Okay.
if you do not have a puddle though, you want to wait for the flare to go off, and then you want to kind of like bait around the arena because you'll be dropping
Okay.
puddles. But yeah, that's all it is really.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Is it just DPS who get the ice puddles after the flares?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tanks and healers get the fucking ice thing that the healers had to Asuna. That is what the tank and healer thing is. 20 of luck.
Okay. I'll
And they
default
also are
one.
guaranteed to get
Got it.
flare markers, so yeah. Basically, if a tank or a healer doesn't get a puddle, they'll be getting a flare marker. You don't have to worry about that unless you're tanking, or basically unless you're healing.
Focus. You would stoke the fires of conflict.
Alright, so we are going in front and between the greens. Flop.
Shall freeze.
Alright, palace to your spots. East and west are going to be safe. So healer, you want to get knocked back. Psych tag. Flares go off. Move to where you move.
Did I go to the wrong spot?
Behind,
Should
quick,
we-
quick, quick.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, is
Yeah,
well.
we're just gonna wipe it, but
Say light rank fit was
Does it-
full.
Does it matter if you go, like for
it
DPS,
doesn't matter
does it
what
matter
side you go
east
to.
or west?
It's just who
Okay.
has to react to what. Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I got thrown off because this is the first time I didn't actually get a puddle this time.
Yeah, and it was different. Wasn't north south.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought I went to the wrong spot, but yeah, I guess it doesn't matter for the knockback.
Go to.
Okay.
That is safe.
How far can you creep in here?
I think it's like right to the diamond.
Okay. I'm not gonna test that. Accidental Dragoon jump pull. Done that a few times. I wouldn't even tap target till there's like 3 seconds left.
Oh, I didn't have stance on.
Fires.
Rip.
Fine.
Damn.
We're doing okay. I was confused as fuck. Like, why is this not doing it? But fine, dude. Chilling or vibing. Behind and then towards red. Flop.
I have so much shield on right now.
I check and somebody. Holy fuck, that is a lot of shield. That's a
It's
thick
like
shield.
almost
Nice
double
job,
my health.
Mono. East and west are safe.
Oh, I don't have a shield. That's why.
So you'll have to fight. East west. Flares. You moved too early by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I killed you, Bolin. Sorry.
Nah, it was my fault. I had the slow, and I went the way you were running, so I didn't go in like I was supposed to.
I'll try to identify who like the PS that don't have the puddles, so that we can kind of coordinate which side we want to go to.
Make sure you're looking away.
You know my real dad, right? You're just my flame dad.
Underneath? Oh yeah.
He's everyone's flame daddy.
If you are ranged, by the way, you can outrange it if you're a healer.
What? Good to know.
Yes.
I'm the only ranged DPS in this party.
There's some good too. So if you have a chain, you're ready to go to your spot.
Damn.
It's gonna be 1 and 4. 1 and 4 swap.
Kick, kick.
I'm doing it.
Go opposite.
Not,
you're too far out, Doug.
Ow.
And then you're moving.
Ow.
I think I may have just not moved out fast enough.
You so you took a cleave still somehow. Kind of surprised by that actually. But so in your case, Doug, was that the first? Was that the first time you got that?
No, that was the second time I got.
Okay.
Or
so you were basically I'm gonna pretend like you were. This is north. You were basically standing on this, right? From what it looked like, you need to be like right here on the tip of that. If you're further out, then you're somebody.
okay.
We were also missing somebody on the south from the looks of it.
Was that me?
I have no idea who it was. It could have been, but I don't know who been. Saw Doug. Okay. By the way, the other reason why you want to be at the tip of the snowflake is if you're further back, you're gonna have less time to move for the ball that's coming in behind you. You're literally gonna have like no time at all. And when that cleave goes off, it's just gonna hit you. Happened, I think. So it is what it is. But
right.
20 on the clock, and we'll go again.
I got really excited because Streamlabs told me I had a viewer. The viewer was. Yeah, the orbs take cleaves.
Yeah, they have a burst cleave, I think.
Oh yeah, first orbs take cleave, yeah. Or first cleave have the orb. Yes is the answer, okay. The second pairing of cleaves, the people in the fires take.
So the answer is yes. What was the question? It was violence.
We're going to the front and between the greens. Last year I forgot what this mechanic did, or like how to actually look at it. And we swapped the sides, and then I just like defaulted off our dancer. Because he would always move like right away, so it was like, oh, great. I don't even have to pay attention, just follow Harrison, you know?
Shall freeze.
I'm glad I can be that for you.
Get ready to drop your puddles. Puddles are dropping east and west, so going to D. Flares to go off. Flares. And moved in too soon, Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra, you were too far in. Way too far in. You need to be stacking with us.
Behind, guys,
okay.
you need to adjust on this one.
I thought I was in this. I thought I was stacked in the right group, and clearly I wasn't.
You were. It's just you moved in too soon. I thought I was gonna get there, but
The light shall usher in peace.
make sure you're looking.
Here we go. Oh, wrong mechanic.
Oh, shh!
Doug's electric. We're
Yeah.
moving out.
I heard here we go. I was ready for light ramp.
You got betas.
Yeah, so was I. My bad.
That's not my fault.
My bad.
I started moving towards 2.
Alright, guys, let's focus on stow chains. Get ready to go to your spots. If you do not have a chain, get ready for orbs.
That's chain hell.
So
I have the orb again.
Bolin, go to 1. Stop set. Yep, stop. Dodge to the
What?
left. What the fuck happened there?
What did I do? 'Cause I was on the tip, wasn't I?
I think you were on the wrong one.
Yeah, you were up north when you're supposed to be east. Yeah, you had west.
You need to literally go opposite the ball that you have if you do not. So the video, I'm fucking removing that goddamn video because it's not right. Yeah, so you have to go opposite the ball. If you do not go opposite the ball, you will die. Kill everyone else in process.
The ball coming from behind me.
Yeah.
Well,
sorry, you need to be opposite the ball. Is basically just the gist of it, right?
You want to be
Right.
watching come at you.
You want to watch the ball come at you, and you want to be opposite the ball. You want to put the boss between you and the ball, basically. You want to be on the tip. You were on the tip, but you were on the wrong tip. Let's see here. Second, real quick. This is... Alright, so we'll do another poll and then we'll take a break.
Sounds good.
Still not.
There is the opinion where... So,
You would stoke the fires of combat.
people argue this, that LR is harder than Lions in 12. 12 is a harder fight. So LR is a harder mechanic, but it's earlier in the fight, so you have time to like prog it without having to redo shit to get back up to it, right? Because like the prog up to this isn't bad, right? We're behind them towards the red, whereas like his lines are like 6 minutes into the fight, so it's harder because of that. It's an easier mechanic as just looking at it as a mechanic. Yeah. LR is
From
harder.
how much I've seen, sorry.
No, what's up?
From how much I've seen Lions, it doesn't look as bad as White Rampant.
Oh, let's see your
But I've
spot.
also not been in a fight, so.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's harder because it's under, so north and south, sorry. And, oh, fuck. Oh.
Oh.
To the front. Alright, so we're gonna be looking away here. then we're moving out.
No,
You know what, 'cause we don't need to bother with team setup. I'm gonna be running
See
warrior
if we
after
can get
this.
everyone up. We probably can't.
Who are you getting?
Light consume you.
I don't know if you're getting rest.
5. It's gonna be. Yeah, fine.
What do I have? I don't even know what I have.
You don't have one.
Okay.
I have an orb and a chain.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens if you if we going up for that. Let's get assigned random shit and you just get murdered, basically. So.
Like no.
Yeah, we'll take a break and then we'll hop back in. But
Taking a 5er.
we're a 10er.
Cool. Alright.
Whatever you need. Yeah, like, was it? I'll talk about it when I get back, or when everyone gets back, I guess.
You know, I don't have the brain power right now to use Paladin's rotation, so I'm going to warrior.
What a pain in the ass.
Hmm?
My fucking applying for a job, and they had like a posting on the 30th, and one of my buddies was like, "What they call it? I have a job, so maybe you should send him an email." So I sent the guy an email, and he was like, "Oh, make sure you apply for it then." And I was like, "Well, I did on the 30th," and he's like, "They never." So I try applying again, so I can't, of course, because I applied for it already. So I just sent it to their fucking random ass job email, so we'll see.
I wonder how easy that this fight will be with Unsync, because I feel like it's not going to be easier for Lights Rampant. Or if it will, it'll just be for like a little bit of the mechanics.
For which, sorry?
Once we can unsync this at level 90. Wonder how much easier the fight will be.
Yeah, I mean, probably tank a bit through. Who knows? Like,
With the number crunch, who knows if it'll be any easier at all.
It probably will, because
will
they'll
be.
have to number crunch this fight so it can be fought at level 80.
Everything's gonna be crunched like that, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard. Like, I was pretty hesitant to even teach this fucking fight because of how it is. But I said, fuck it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta send it.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta send her, and like, I was getting tired of teaching 4 after 3 months, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, true. I'm just wondering if we could have it where, just because of just stat values, you could pretty much ignore like some of the mechanics of the fight, but I don't know.
Knockback mirrors is the other fucking thing.
True, that's also a mechanic I don't think I've seen yet, so yeah.
Well, it's 4 step. Well, it's 5 stacks that kill you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you can tank albeit or some shit like that if you have it by then. I'm not too sure. I don't know. Well, we won't know until that happens. But there's a good chance that we'd still have to do it. Like,
Yeah,
LR is halfway through the first phase, I believe.
That sounds
Halfway
right.
through the
Yeah.
first phase. Yeah, it is.
That sounds right. Yeah.
It's a bit over half, I think, actually, but.
Yeah, I think it takes up like the 20% of the first phase. So.
No, I think it's.
Yeah. It takes up a decent amount of first phase. Yeah.
Say about fucking.
Maybe some about Lions Rampant? I don't know. Yep.
Guy ditch because your hunt train's starting, Momo way.
It's fine though. Can't wait to get. Sure, you know I'll join Momo.
Momo, do you have a hunt train?
Momo? Are you gonna take this?
Momo, do you have a hunt train link shell? Like a hunt link shell or anything that you're in? In the what?
The level 80 link shell. Our sword PF link shell thing.
I didn't even know that existed.
We'll get you an invite to it after then or something.
Yeah, I get pinged by your boy like 3 times.
Who?
I cannot invite because it's for rims in there, so.
Alright.
Most of the legacies, well, all the legacies can. Some of the officers can. Your boy can.
If there's room.
Sorry.
No, there's room last I looked. I think there were like 4 last I looked.
Is it every 5th week you do the grad party flame? Okay.
It's like
I was
week 3.
And so that's the other thing too, is the grad party is, for this one, it might be more of a further prog party because of how fight is. Because what was it? Last week's group got up to.
We saw
cleared
right
ads,
before.
saw
Cleared ads.
dragon heads. Saw. So.
Yeah, then we died
didn't
right when
wipe
she
because
transferred back to
dragon
normal
heads.
fate. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like after dragon heads, I I don't know how much gear is gonna matter at this point. Because after dragon heads, there's knockback mirrors, and knockback mirrors is arguably the second wall. Yeah, your boy says there's 2 slots.
Two slots left in the link show. Holy moly!
We have a second one too, late night one. That one I know has room. Like 20 slots available.
Oh, they should probably click buttons.
No,
You don't have an opener. You're
I just fucking stab.
All you must do is to prevent the horde from killing us. Smile.
God damn it, Mono. Momo, no.
No.
God damn it. That's what I'm saying again. We're to the front and between the green.
Oh.
How close can I get? Very close swap.
That close.
I could've got closer.
I got greedy with the jump there, my bad.
When this was current, you had to attacks if you were main tanker.
Oh, I
You had to
don't doubt
mitigate
that.
planet pretty hard. It's kind of ass, I'm not gonna lie. So north-south are safe.
The Bowling and Reen, you guys will have the drops.
Ezra, you need to move.
Nope.
No, CAG, yeah, okay. No. Okay, well, get behind, guys. Do not
happening?
provoke it until I tell you to, because now people are dead.
You know, good point. Sorry.
And now I'm getting tank bustered, so. You're gonna have to hold aggro for now.
Cool.
We don't have reses either, so. Swipe it, because we don't have roses. It's okay though. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you were in my E4 learning parties, there's a very different tone from this and E4 learning parties. I'm gonna be a bit more serious with these because shit's fucking hard generally. Whereas E4, I kind of joke around with that more. There's a lot less room for fuck ups in this. Okay, yeah, no. But end of the day, it's a learning party, so like don't worry about it too much. Just make sure, like my whole thing is as long as you're asking questions, I don't mind, right? 20 on the clock.
Yeah, I got to trigger happy with the remote.
Yeah, it's okay. You had it too. You saved it, and then I pulled aggro back. Just got fucked, and I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
that is. Yeah, because I didn't know you were gonna provoke there, so I just
Yeah.
ripped aggro right off you.
That could be the trials daily group I had. So
That's all good. Deal. Alright, we are going to be behind and towards red. How you tell, by the way, is like, I believe it's skill stealth. They're swapping sides.
Biting versus driving.
Fighting is in front.
Yeah.
Fighting a safe spot front, you mean? Or you mean? Yeah,
No, it's
back is safe.
front sleeve.
Yeah, so biting, you go behind her and then towards red. Driving, you go in front of her and towards the green. It's kind of the thing. I just autopilot this. Beginning, east and west are going to be safe. Go healer is going to be... Do not move until the, call it.
Shit.
Oh, well.
Okay. Then provoke. Trick myself. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Being dumb. Make sure you look away from her. Do not look. It's not a good thing to look, okay?
Don't look away, it's changing.
Make sure you're out and about, you know? Boot in a boot.
Thanks,
Alright.
Mono.
Yeah, we're all good. It's alive. So chains, get ready to go to your spots. Bolin swap with me. And then orbs opposite. You had it, right? That's free. Rotate and then move.
Fuck. That was I second guessed myself.
That's all.
I'm sorry. I absolutely second guessed myself.
That's all good.
When I heard you say you had it right, I kind of froze and I didn't know where to go at that point.
All good. Put 20 on the clock and we'll go again.
Blame. Did I move to the right spot after the first cleave? I was kind of in front of you there.
Were you in the tower? Oh yeah. So basically, you would kind of move and back a bit, and yeah, no, you were okay.
Okay.
You would want to move further out though, Brad. You do not want to be in melee. You want to bait that as far back as you can on that slot. So you'd be like
gotcha.
between. If you had that same position, you would be between, or on that tile that's between 4 and D, right?
Okay.
So, and if you're north, you're between 2 and you'd be that you bait the orb out, and the orb shrinks before you soak it.
Okay.
Because if you don't,
But I want to wait for my orb to get kind of through the middle a little bit, and once it starts, at the middle,
you'll literally see
over.
it shrink. We're going to the front and then between the greens. Yeah, you'll see the orb literally shrink in size. What the tell is.
Oh,
I
no.
can appreciate the green moment.
She got hit by both green cleaves.
Hey, you found out. Real quick, you know. Alright, north-south. You guys got froze? Should be okay.
Both are up here, so.
Watch out for that puddle. And behind.
Oh, one fuck I die.
Go ahead and provoke tags. Alrighty, everybody, we're looking away from her.
Oh, I looked.
Oh!
And we're moving out. Oh, I guess you're getting kicked too.
Yeah, I'm a looker. Fuck.
You got kicked for looking. How's that feel?
Yeah. Should have known better.
Hey.
Alright, get ready. If you have the chain, get ready to go to your spot. If you have an orb, prepare yourself for orb bullshit.
I have chain.
Esri, go to 1. Esri, go to 1. Go to 1, Esri, yeah.
Sticky Keys was trying to kill me there.
Okay. Clockwise, bowling wrong way.
Where am I going now?
In
You're
here.
fine. You had to go into the tower, it doesn't matter though. I soaked the orbs. Let's see if we can save this.
I did it right, but it's still dead.
It was
So,
my fault.
wait.
I went the wrong way. Sorry.
It's all good.
Was I not close?
Tower was missed too, but yeah. So basically, right, if you're taking a chain, I'm being a piece of shit right now. So.
Is there an enrage in this fight? Is it really a thing with like current level gear?
Don't know.
Alright.
Current level gear, you should. But like, what was it? I think Dex Static was killing it during the second light rampant phase, which is easier than the first one. That's new mechanics before the last real. Plus, like, he had a lot of deaths, so I don't think it's as tight. I don't know particularly how the learning party should hit. Some will hit enrage, some won't if they get to them. It kind of depends. Also, I haven't ran this enough and we haven't gone far enough to see. That's the other thing. Still answers. I have no fucking clue.
Sweet.
It really depends on the group.
Because I might just kind of forget about my rotation a little bit. Like, if I get an
like,
orb,
honestly,
to make sure I'm doing it right.
If you want to drop your rotation to make sure you're doing the mechanics, just fucking do it. Like, I would prefer, like, I don't know if you've watched, like, any of the Ultimate prog or not, but I literally drop my rotation at the fucking end because I want to make sure that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do correct. Right?
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I'm not even doing a rotation right now. I'm just trying to figure out where the heck I'm supposed to be going.
Just throwing ninja stars at it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Just throwing a kunai at him.
Yeah, like, my biggest thing when it comes to learning parties is make sure you know the mechanic first before you apply your rotation. If you can do both at the same time, perfect. But if you can't and you just need to focus on one thing, just do that, right? It's all kind of like up to you. And then the more you run it, the more comfortable you'll get with it, and the more you'll focus on what you're actually going to try to do, right? We'll put 20 on the clock and we'll go again. Dose.
You would stoke the fires of conflict.
So we're going to the front between the green. Well, swap sides.
Oh, it's swapped. Did I get it? Okay, I got it.
You got her there, by fucking right.
I was like, oh, keep getting greedy. Trying to get that extra stab in.
Get that good old thing, Paul.
Alright, so puddles, get ready to go to your spots. The safe spots are going to be east and west. So the healer is going to be. Oh god. Oh, Momo. Why have you done this to us?
Are we dead? I think we're dead.
That should be okay. We are not okay.
Rip.
We are the opposite of okay.
No, kill his flame. Kill flame. No. Damn it.
I'm gonna assume she got distracted by the tsunami and forgot about the puddle.
That's all good. Yeah. Like, it wasn't too bad. We'll hear it. I'll let you know if it's bad.
I don't remember if I had.
I don't hear it now, so it's better than it was last week. So there's that. Not
It
activated.
comes in and out though.
Oh, okay. 20 of them are currently counting down. Boom. You know.
Fools, you would stoke the fires of concord.
We're to the front and then between the greens. Sides.
Shall freeze.
Alright, puddles to your spots. Safe zones are going to be east and west. So the healer is going to be. Look.
Ah, it still moved.
Make sure you're behind. Go ahead, guys.
The light shall usher in peace.
Make sure you're looking away. Fucking get caught. No, did get caught. Get fucked. We're moving out. Sarly, Sarly, fuck me.
Light consume you.
Alright, so. Things get ready.
Hell yeah.
Whoever's on 3 swap with me, Brad, go. And then
Where are you at?
whoever's opposite.
So I didn't know where you were at.
No, you were fine, Ezra. You had it right. Get into the tower with me.
Oh.
The person that needed to swap was Brad, and he did, and then you moved. And it's okay though. Oh, again.
Fools, you would stoke the fires of conflict.
I forgot I wasn't muted anymore.
It just started typing, you know.
Yeah.
You getting the uptime compliments, I think. What this was? I don't know. We're to the front, and then we're going to be going between the greens. And we swap sides.
I'm mad.
It's okay.
Got hit there.
Okay, man.
Get sad.
Get sad. Alright, so puddles
I'm
to your
always
spots. And then east and west are going to be safe. Tags, you want to be over at B. Healer wants to be at
D for Doug.
for Douglas Dimmadab.
I'll go to himself with a dab.
Person actually did that right.
That was my
Yeah.
bad.
You didn't move. Just get behind. Go ahead. Oakleaf, go burr as fuck, you know.
Hell yeah.
Alright, make sure you look away from her. Don't be looking at her. Don't do it. And we're moving out in a boot.
Such impudence.
Boom! You know? Boom. Alright, so. Chains, get ready.
Gang gang.
Gang gang.
Brad, swap with me again.
Doug.
Yep.
And then orbs opposite. And then we move into our towers. Orbs bait. You went to the wrong side, Kag, for one, and Ezra, you weren't in the right spot initially.
Got it.
So I have a question for the group, because I see this happening a lot, and it's not the same person. So I'm just curious as to what the thought is, how I can explain this. Because what I keep seeing is, like, specifically with the south side, if you have that south side orb, I see people dodging to the left side, and then you'll come over here, right? So you'll come counterclockwise and dodge into this spot. Right. And that is not what you should be doing. Kind of like get over into here, right? So, like, let me do the marker movement, see if that can help a bit. If you're south, right, so your movement's looking like this. You're on the tip. You have to be on that tip. Have to, right? No question, you have to. Then you rotate slightly to dodge the orb, right? And after you do that, after the cleave goes off, you slightly dodge the orb, and then you cut across into this, right? Basically, what you're looking at is you're gonna have somebody here, somebody here, somebody here, and somebody, right? And then the chain people are gonna be looking like it's gonna be one here, one here, one. That's kind of what you're gonna look at, right? So it's so important that the orb people move to the right spot, because I've seen it a few times now, probably about, well, this is like a reoccurring thing too, like from last week to this week to the first week. It's just one of those things that is reoccurring constantly. So I just want to try to clear that up for everyone, so there are questions on it still, or if it's just getting used to the movement.
So my whole thing is I'm just trying to figure out where the ball is first, because before I was just going by my clock position, not worrying where the ball was. Now I realize I got to be across from where the ball is. So when I'm staring at it and I move my first position, after I move my first position, am I moving out, or because that's where I'm getting crossed up?
So right, for your situation, right, you had the ball that was coming over from the B side, right? So
Right.
what you want to do, you were standing like right here. You cannot
Right.
be right there. You need to be like right here at the tip of that icicle thing. Like there's
Okay.
like no question about it.
So I
If
thought
you're
I-
where you were,
yeah.
you end up cleaving somebody and they get fucked.
Okay.
But, so the cleave comes out on you, right? So the first
Mhm.
cleave comes out on you. So your first movement in that situation would have been slightly clockwise or to the left, however I don't know how you face your camera. So you
I'm
move
I'm
towards
basically moving. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
Clockwise,
I basically just try to move with the ball itself, so that at least I can see where the ball is.
How do you mean move with the ball itself?
So if the ball, let's say if I'm here and I'm seeing, let's say 3 is the ball, so the ball's coming at me. So when it's time to move, I move here, so that I still see the ball in front of me, and then when it's time to move again, I move
Well,
again.
basically, like there's like hardly any time for delaying. You move and then you move again. So you move to the side
Right.
on D, and then you move out like right away. Like you don't have time to sit around.
That's my question. So so after my first initial movement, then do I move out? Because that's because I want to make sure I'm moving in the right.
You want to move to the
spot.
side first. You have to move to. So like basically the
Right.
problem is if you don't move to the side, basically what you're looking at, pretend like this here is the tip, right? So there's literally going to be a ball right fucking here coming in behind you, and you move to the side to avoid that ball basically, and then you move out. That's kind of like the idea
That's
behind
cleave.
movement.
Yeah.
Because if you after the cleave, yeah. So basically if you move straight back, you're literally just going to run into that ball, and it's
Right.
not going to be a fun time.
Right.
And then you're going to be taking a second ball that's going to kill you. The group, it kind of depends. Basically, so I think I understand how you don't die from this now, just thinking about it. Because the end tower doesn't apply a stack, so people are capped. But yeah, so basically your movement is you go opposite your orb on that tip, you move slightly to the side, and then you move out, like right away. Like you have probably
Okay.
cleave, half a second move, half a second get to where you need to go to.
Okay. So just to make things simple, and this is the best way I can do it. So if let's say I'm here, should I just go 1, 2, move, 1, 2, move out? Does that make more sense? Does that work better for me?
You can do that. Or
Okay.
yeah. Just
Okay.
as long as you're moving before that
Yeah.
ball touches you, and you're in
That's
that
what
spot.
because I think if I just count 1, 2, and then step 1, 2, then move out, I think that's, for me, that'll work better if I have the tether. That way I'm not trying to figure out where I'm supposed to be initially. So after I get that tether, I move to the side on that tip, and after I count 2, then I'll move out.
Yeah, like
did I just confuse everybody?
you literally don't
If that
really even
works,
have to
that
wait.
works for you, then.
Like you can, but you don't have to. You can literally just go. It kind of
Okay.
depends on the other people, like the people on the
Okay.
intercardinals, because like the only person you're gonna hit with the fucking orb is gonna be the people in the intercardinals, which you shouldn't. If you wait too long, I think you will end up hitting them. It just kind of depends.
Okay.
But yeah, it's one of those things that we just have to pull again, and we'll see. But 20 on the clock. Shit.
My food fell out.
Oh, mine too.
Weave it in.
Oh, mine is.
Get that food, weave. You know?
Popped food instead of a potion in my opener.
Yep. You've done it, you know. Not ideal, but you know.
I mean, he's
Guess
charging
drop
right
down.
now anyway. No what?
It's like you get hungry mid-fight, we're behind and towards red. You get hungry mid-fight and then you're like, you know what, I could go for some chicken nuggets right now, you know? Alright, swap sides. I'm being dumb. Oh my god, what's happening? I'm...
Shall freeze.
Alright, so pedals to your correct spots, and then north-south are gonna be safe.
Sorry, Bolin, I've just been big dicking you on those spots all night.
That's so close. We almost did it right.
Go ahead. I can appreciate the greed. I'll toss some heals on Kags, so you guys don't have to worry as much.
The light shall usher in peace.
Look away from her, don't be looking. And then we are moving out and about. Fuck.
Cute that you think I still have the capacity to worry.
What's that?
I said it's cute that you think I have the capacity to worry.
Consume you.
Alright, so answer your spots. 1 and 3, so Ryan. Alright, orbs opposite. They're missing somebody south. And then
That's me. I just noticed that my orb was on the. That's me. I'm sorry. I just last second saw that the orb was on the other side. I kind of got in the habit of
It's
seeing the orb.
it's
on the other
okay.
side.
I ran into somebody else's orb too, so it wasn't just you. That was me not rotating in the right direction.
Alright.
Think I could safely backflip from here without going off?
Try?
No.
You sure you don't want to try?
It's too close.
Apparently, you can't.
Just barely.
You would stoke the
Whee!
fires of
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. No, we didn't. Alright,
Had to
so
break the monotony a little bit.
there's the limit. I need to be inside the circle to backflip. Now I know.
Mm-hmm. Fun facts, you know.
Sorry.
When I play Dragoon, I don't even have backflip on my bar.
I have it bound to a mouse button that I have to like actually kind of reach for so I don't hit it accidentally.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I have it in a weird place.
Kind of
as well.
most do you have that you have a button that you need to reach for?
It's the Logitech 502, so it's got like 2 up and down kind of buttons beside the left mouse button, and 3 thumb buttons.
One of the thumbs.
Yeah, no, it's actually one of the ones beside my left mouse button, but it's the one that's at the back, so I have to actually like curl my finger in to hit it.
Fuck. Alright, 29 like.
I have to do the control
It's
in
a button
70
that's
to 1.
on the bottom of my mouse.
Yeah, like it's not
Yeah,
it's
like
not in a
it's
natural
a light
spot
switch
for me to
across
hit.
the room, you
Oh,
know, like.
It's not in a natural spot, so I actually have to kind of.
I have to use a pencil to like poke in.
Paperclip.
It's one it's one of those fucking pin only things or whatever.
Yeah.
Send you a
It's like
picture
a
of it
reset
later.
button.
That's where I have my rescue button. That's why I can never rescue people on.
I think my rescue's like Alt 3 or fucking Alt mouse 4.
Mine's within easy reach.
I don't think I could ever play with a mouse and
it
controller or
one or
mouse and
something?
keyboard.
Behind and
It-
towards red.
It took me a while to get used to it.
What's your rescue on, Momo?
It's on. I have a button mouse, so it's on shift and then just like third down on the right of my mouse.
Mine's control minus on my mouse.
Yeah, that's what mine is too. But I just never remember where it is.
My modifier, like my hotbar modifiers,
East and west.
assigned to my mouse.
Healer wants to go to D. And the player is off.
I'm running away.
I was on a slow. Should have hit the sprint button.
If you have slow, you want to run towards the boss.
No, I was on the wrong side there, but it turned out fine.
I see. No, you were on the right side, Marmona.
No, I was with you.
Yeah, you were on the right side.
Huh?
Yeah. I had the puddle. I just go to wherever's closest when I have the puddle. Make sure you're looking away.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah,
We're good.
No. She
I
got
love
Move out.
me.
Oh, you
Even
got
though I'm clearly facing away.
Fuck. Oh, server tech speed blast. Let's go. Oh. I thought I was gonna get hit. I'm not gonna lie.
that's no.
Did you just have a server take work in your favor?
Yeah, like I dashed back in before the cast part was over, and so 1 and 3. That is some. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know.
Jank.
This is gonna be.
I had the
Not
tether,
that
but
tower.
I got confused because
The shape
I
is weird.
think.
You're so excited.
Yeah, I genuinely don't understand how that worked, but.
We didn't have a square or an hourglass.
Well,
Kind of like a weird triangle.
Made a house.
Both
important
DPS
part-
were like, no, fuck you, you move.
The important part is that everyone's
Kind
in
of a
the right
shoving
spot.
match.
I was
Yeah.
memeing, so
my
that's
power.
I'll take blame on that wipe. It looked like we had a square for a minute, and then we didn't, and I was like, oh well.
Rip.
Guess we'll just die then.
Both DPS, like, get the fuck out of my tower. No, you.
20
I was here
Um,
first.
or 5 or 3. Oh, 2.
Oh shit. Buttons.
Rotation is the thing.
Behind and towards red.
Oh, I like dragging so much better.
Oh, wait. Yep. Nope.
Swap. Are you ready for Saturday, Doug?
I'm so ready for Saturday.
Shall freeze.
Hell yeah. Pedals get ready. East-west is going to be safe.
D for healers.
So you just want to move in, Ezri. Goes off.
yeah.
Player.
Even
I think
again.
you got clipped by the circle from what it looked like. Go ahead.
Was close.
No, that's not good.
Make sure you look away from it. Don't be looking.
I was like, when did Kagura die?
We're moving out.
I didn't even see it.
I think I still had aggro for like half a second after she
You provoked
did her next
her.
auto attack and burn.
You shouldn't have. You shouldn't, because I provoked early.
I have no idea.
So your embalm fell off, but change to your spot. You're fine. Just stay where you are. And then orbs opposite. Orbs opposite. And then you rotate clockwise a bit, and then get to your spot. Towers, yep, perfect. I think my orb got soaked, but that's okay. I'm dumb.
No, Ezra, you gotta pop it.
Oh.
When you get smaller, you gotta pop it.
Sorry,
I don't know
was
what
just
happened
so
to my orb, but
I was just so focused on moving away from it, I didn't realize what I was supposed to do next.
Yeah.
I probably should have asked.
Yeah, you just pull it like in like a little pizza area, it gets smaller, and then you pop it.
that was a good
Oh,
job.
I
though.
also didn't move in after the second tower popped, so my bad.
I moved in too early. I have a habit of doing that, but it's okay. So I don't know who took my orb.
I don't know.
I was on 3 tower.
It would have been whoever was. It would have been either. It doesn't matter, honestly. It would have been whoever was going back into that deep, but it doesn't really matter. I kind of figured out that
That was me.
with this, yeah, it's okay.
D
It's not a
corner
big
was me.
deal. With these, with the tower at the end, if we fuck up at all, we should just let it drop, because if we don't, then I'm pretty sure just wipe. Because if we fuck up, that is. Because like the tower at the end, the idea is 4 of us are gonna have 3 stacks and 4 of us are gonna have 4 stacks. The people with the 3 stacks want to go into that tower, but you can live it with a decent amount of HP left. So there's not really a point to do it if it gets fucked up. Because if it gets fucked up, then we'll just wipe. But that's okay. We'll pull it again and we'll keep her going good. Hell yeah.
Oh man.
See,
I've
I'm
got
just
fresh
gonna-
raisin bread that just came out, and I can smell it.
Nice.
Where's mine?
Cannot wait.
Hope you made enough for everyone.
Come get some.
Yeah, share with us.
All right, I'm gonna after this. I'm gonna hop in my car. I'm coming. Okay.
Hey,
Soldiers, you would stoke the fires of conflict.
it's funny with most of my friends. I'm like, haha, yeah, right. But you're actually kind of like close enough that you could.
Within an hour, yeah, or something like that.
No, I think you're like 3 hours away. Calgary, right?
No, I'm in Edmonton.
Oh, yeah, then within an hour.
Yeah.
I'm like 20 minutes outside of Edmonton.
Oh yeah, perfect.
I found out Calera lives
Front
like
and then
an
between
hour
minutes.
from me, which is very short in prairie time.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
so
a short
confused.
drive.
Isn't she in
Oh,
fucking like Manitoba or something?
Yeah, so am I.
I thought you were in Ottawa or Ontario.
No, I grew up in Ontario, but I live in Manitoba.
Oh, okay. I understand.
So yeah, an hour is extremely short in prairie time.
East and West are safe. What is it? Althania's in Edmonton too.
Oh. I don't know Albania.
Ow.
very.
Yeah. Just
Mother.
one guy. Behind. Make sure you're behind her. Go ahead,
Everybody
guys.
lived that time.
Yeah, nice job.
Well, the second time I've lived through that.
Hey, you getting up? Alright. Make sure you're looking away.
The light shall usher in peace.
Honestly, like, I feel like dying and not knowing why you're dying is more frustrating than anything
Nah,
else.
damn.
Yeah, it is.
Such impudence.
Underneath. Yeah, it's like the most
Rescue me.
frustrating part of raiding tags. Look.
No, you get shaved.
We'll we'll just focus after this, and then I'll meme for a bit. But so we got some LR coming up. So chains, get ready to go to your spots. If you have an orb, go opposite. I need 1 and 4 swap.
I never get orbs
Ezra,
anymore.
go up.
Ezra, you go to 1. Yeah,
Got it.
perfect.
Feels
Good.
bad.
You did it right. And then rotate. Bang.
Back to 4.
No, you would
Red.
have.
East
So-
orb got popped.
Yeah, that was completely my bad too. As
Okay.
I went counterclockwise, I like took 2 steps, so I was like, oh shit.
Just
So
watched you run into an orb right next to me. I was like,
Yeah.
no.
basically, real quick. Sorry. This is for what you're gonna be doing, Esri. If you have a chain, I know you've had like orb all night. So if you have a
Yeah.
chain, after that first cleave comes out, you're going to just go to the tower, go in slightly inside the tower that you're closest to. So if you're north at 1, if you get swapped with 1, then you're going to the tower with Doug or Momono in it, right? If you're still down at 3 and 4, you're going to the south tower that's down here.
Am I sharing a tower?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
You want to be on the edge so you don't cleave the other person with the cleave, because you will be taking a cleave. But
So just so I'm aware. So if I'm at 4, then I go to 1, and then after that first phase, then does it matter which I do? If 2's close, I just run into 2. Or
you
is that
have
fine, or-
so okay. If you swap with 1, so you're at 1, right? In that case, you
Right.
were at 1. The tower spawn. You want to rotate slightly into the tower that's north, right? So there's going to be a tower that's north that's going to have the healer in it. You're going to want to go to that. If you're still on 3 or 4, you're just going to go to the south tower. And you're just going to be on the edge inside it. Does that make sense?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to follow what you're saying. So
Yeah.
do I
so-
just go to the tower where the healer is, or?
Yeah. So like
Okay,
if you are north, you would just go into that tower with the healer, but you don't want to be stacking on top of the healer. Basically, like if the tower is like this cross on the arena that I'm walking on right now, and you're on 4, and let's say Doug is a DPS, you're gonna want to be spread like this. You're not gonna want to be stacking with them or close to them at all. You want to be like kind of baiting the cleave out, right? If that makes sense.
I'm sorry. So am I guess I'm a little confused. So am I in the tower or am I not in the tower?
You have to be in the tower.
Where you're-
If you
I
have
have
a
to be in
chain,
the
you're
tower.
going into the tower. Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not standing next to the healer. Just
You're
Just be in the
you
tower.
can yeah.
okay.
Esri, I
All right,
posted a visual of it too.
Okay,
For
thank
you.
you. Thank you. I'll take a look at that.
We'll do one more poll and then we'll call it. Put 20 on the clock. And keep her going
Wait,
good.
I'm not done doting yet.
Too bad.
Sorry,
for that
Brad.
last
You
one,
have 20 seconds to dote.
I ran like counterclockwise, like 2 feet. I was like, oh, shit. Instead of running back and smoking.
I have confidence in this poll.
We're clearing this
Everybody
space.
food and pot.
Stoke the fires of conflict.
Oh
just
shit.
just one shot
Okay,
before
it's
White's
fine.
rampant forehead.
Good thing the pots are jank in this game because it didn't go off when I potted early, or almost potted early.
Oh shit.
Good.
We're behind and then towards red.
Sigh.
And we swap sides. Fuck, I did it again. God damn. I don't know how I did that.
Shall freeze.
Alright, so puddles to your spots. East and west are safe. Fuck. Oh well, this will be interesting. Go ahead and provoke eggs. I'm sorry for what's about to happen, Kagura. Oh, I pulled it back with damage. Let's go. Come on.
The light shall usher in peace.
Make sure you're looking away.
Oh, yeah.
And then we are moving out and about. And then some LRs. So chains, get ready to go to your spots, and then orbs, get ready.
God damn it.
That chain.
Yeah, this is fine. You're good. Orbs opposite.
We're going to
Opposite. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Good shit. Rotate. You moved too soon,
Did I
Doug.
pop?
No, that was Doug. It looked like.
Okay.
Me? I'm waiting for the.
yes, I think. I'm not
the
too
clear
sure what
off
happened.
and
I have no clue. I don't know. That was.
It didn't seem like I went too early. I don't know.
Yeah, I
Somebody
have
was
no
I could've.
clue. I didn't see
that
it.
was.
So, but we'll leave it there. So LR is a pain in the ass. I won't lie to you. Spite's a bitch.
So,
What's up?
I was gonna say, so far I actually really enjoyed this fight.
I-
Even though it's just
I-
a pain in the fucking ass.
I like 4 better than this one. Personally, I fucking.
Fair.
I like the music
I
in 4
like
better.
teaching this fight because I like teaching hard shit, but at the same time, it's hard, right?
Yeah.
I like 4 better because I can kill Flame without killing everyone.
That's toxic as fuck. Okay. You just wait, Momono. Right? There's a mechanic later where I can kill you. Okay, but you can't kill me. Okay.
Just me?
Someone left before I could post it.
What's that?
Someone left before I could post it.
So donate to your FC Lotto. Good prizes, good stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of which, I don't know if I've done that this week.
Yeah, I hear you're a big winner, Brad, you know?
my streak got broken, finally.
Yeah. What is it? Donate to
I
your
won
FC
the-
Lotto.
Sorry, I keep
Come to
interrupting you.
learning
Go ahead.
parties, stuff like that, you know. That's all. I got nothing else, so. Yeah.
Perfect.
If you want to collect triple triad cards, we have an event on Wednesdays from 7 to 9.
Yep, there's that too, you know.